about
All right, so
liquor.
Okay, so if you've been drinking, if you have been drinking from it solidly once a day,
consistently enough to keep at least the buzz going.
You're out a third of it so far.
Or just even a sub buzz.
You're out a third of it. All right, so you're 2/3 of the way to a really bad day. It's or you're 1/3 of the way to a really bad day.
Yeah, I'm 1/3 of the way to a real bad until I get more liquor.
Yep. So as that night, you guys pack up camp. It all goes very smoothly, and you start hauling ass. And eventually, as you are traversing with Sushar giving his basic navigations, like he's running out of, like, he's starting to encounter areas he hasn't been to before, and he has lots of experience navigating unfamiliar territory, but it is soon to be unfamiliar nonetheless. So this is the last bit of, like, we're gonna fucking haul ass without navigation rolls that you guys are gonna get us today. That navigation, though, is gonna be happening no matter what speed you're traveling at.
Right.
So as you guys are crawling up, we're gonna rewind. I know last week I left off on a bit of a cliffhanger, right? But Matt wasn't there with us because he had to leave early that day. So I'm gonna rewind time a little bit, all right? I'm gonna go through this, and you guys.
Without me?
Yes, we went on without you. Why the fuck? Who do you think you are? All right.
I'm just a little jealous because we never go on without anybody else.
Yeah, we do.
You went on without me.
We've
No.
played.
Well,
We've played without, like, literally everybody at the table has missed a portion of a game session at least once.
No, I don't remember that.
That's
I literally had to cover my camera with my Christmas hat. Do you not remember that?
No.
When my mom was in town? Wow, okay.
You remember when we started the thing with Lady Ash, and I wasn't there to talk to her, so you guys, you talked to her?
Oh yeah, that's how you guys
That
got
was
the
a bad
deal.
mistake.
That's how you guys got the deal
it
with the
was.
drow, because I was gone, and you sent a little whisper over to her.
Yep.
Yeah.
The whisper
Yeah,
worked,
I know.
but
all right.
Dan's diplomatic skills.
We've never played without anybody other than Matt.
Yep.
All right. So, you guys are, up. You're the scouting party for the group, right? And so eventually you'll come up on this up here. You'll start seeing this from a distance. It's this imposing silhouette, right, of some kind of, like, maybe it's a natural rock formation. It's jagged. It, like, the very little light that's available, namely no light, means Dan can't see shit.
Yep,
Hey, guys, it's Bat.
Right?
I can see.
You
I can see my token. That's it.
Yep. And eventually, like, as you
guys see more than that?
As you approach, you'll realize that there is this tower that kind of, like, or what remains of an old watchtower. Again, Gatana, you recognize something similar to dwarven craft, but not quite. So you're gonna guess this is that this is Duragar.
Okay.
Like Duragar ruins, right? And so
Yeah.
as you head up here, you'll see this guard tower, and the door to this guard tower is on the southern face of the structure, and it goes up a couple flights, and the top of the structure is mostly intact, and it has what are the battlements? Is that what they're called?
The crenellations?
The things that go, like, up and down and up and down.
Yeah, crenellations.
Crenellations.
The crenellations there.
Legos.
Yeah, the Lego bits are there. Congratulations, this has been a Lego D&D game the whole time. You guys didn't know.
Yes, there's Legos.
So there's Lego things
Minecraft.
at the top of the tower, right? And standing next to this tower right here is this huge, naturally forming rock formation that's very, very weak towards the base. It's a stalagmite, right? Because stalactites are at the top of the body, right? Stalagmite. And it's very, very thin towards the base, and then it expands, and it's very top heavy. And that's what it's like, this mushroom-shaped kind of, it's a diak. It's a giant rock diak. I know you were thinking it.
It's
right?
a giant butt plug.
Yeah, I was thinking butt plug myself.
Oh, okay.
I'm a terrible human being.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You and I are terrible.
Oh, yeah,
Kame.
one man's
You and I
diak
are
is another man's
absolutely
butt plug. What can I say?
Buddy, if your diak looks like a butt plug...
No, I didn't say it
You have
looks
got
like one. I
problems.
just said one man's diak is another man's butt plug. All right.
But
That's
I used stalactites are at the top. But hey, you guys want to Topple is still. That's the first thing drunk me thinks of. Oh, we can topple that for no reason whatsoever. I bet it'd look cool.
All right, so
But it'd make a lot of noise.
I bet it would. Maybe that's not a good idea.
That
Actually,
was my
Yeah.
thinking.
Given that we already distracted the drow behind us,
yeah.
so if we make a loud noise, they might figure out where to
We
go.
might figure out where the heck we are. Yeah.
Why can't I see anything?
Probably because it's dark, Dan.
Oh, I meant to
But you'd
ask
think the
you,
blind sight from my
have
bat.
we done a short rest yet?
I believe we took a long rest.
You guys took a long rest, so if you want to blow your short rest from yesterday and then your long rest today, I mean, before your long rest and get those healing done, go ahead.
Yeah, I kind of want to sit there and do I got my heal skill, so I want to use that like before we head on in further.
How does that work exactly? I haven't had to heal myself yet, so
Well, anybody who blows hit die healing themselves gets an extra d6 because I play my Song of Rest on my. I'm gonna go with pipes.
Is that on the first d6 or all hit dice?
That's once per rest.
Okay.
If
so,
you use hit die, you get a.
I get to roll 2d6 then.
and that's for the first hit die. You can roll your first hit die plus the 1d6 and add your con mod, right? Hit
I
dice plus
rolled
con
a
mod.
7.
All right, so hit dice
So
plus
I'll
con mod.
use second wind before my short
Well, look,
rest.
even if I roll minimum, yeah, I'm full.
15, or the red circle is HP, right?
No, red circle is ammo.
1d10.
Green circle is HP.
So 5. Sorry.
And add a d6 as well, Pluto Fairy.
Well, that's I get
I'm
it
full.
on all. That's second wind. It's not actually hit die.
No. That's
It's
Song of
all.
Rest. That's me. I'm blessing you with
Song of
my
Rest.
beautiful
Song of Rest
melody.
doesn't apply. Song of Rest doesn't apply to second wind, is what she's saying.
Oh, okay. The way
Oh.
you said it made me think it. Okay, I was gonna
Sorry.
say it. Maybe it seems like it applies to hit dice, particularly when you're recovering using hit dice.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's when you rest. So,
Okay, so then y'all are. Yeah,
We're- We're doing it with a short rest, so you don't need to use your second wind.
she's doing her second wind before she rests.
I'm missing
Oh,
a
okay.
lot more hit points than you give me credit for, and just let me do my math. Roll 1d10. So I used before the short rest, and this will be the one after the short rest. Then we had one long rest. You said 9 plus 3 is
Perfect.
12.
It looks like you're
Yeah,
drinking
we're
out
at
of
max.
a plant pod.
Okay.
It actually
Cool.
does look very much like a plant pot
Well,
because
see,
that's
and I
what I
didn't
said.
spend any of my hit die.
it was something I won from my library for reading. I think it was 10 books or something for the summer read program, and it actually says "Grow with us." So the theme was plants. So that's why it looks like a plant pot.
Oh, that was intentional. I
Plant
thought some coffee mug maker was just dumb.
Nope.
No, it's. I bet you could put a plant in that. It's pretty
I need to make an
awesome.
announcement. In the time that we started the stream to right now, I have consumed an entire pizza.
Okay, what size? Like small or medium or large? Okay, so like a small pizza, like size of my face.
Are you saying that you have a vaguely pizza-sized face?
Flat.
I'm gonna start using that as a metric to describe
Mushrooms
things to you
everywhere.
guys. Yeah. Okay. So, so everybody's you rested up. Now, once you've decided, is everybody full? Right, Matt. You can't actually go over your maximum hit points. You fool.
I didn't go over my maximum hit points.
It
You
certainly.
appear to be over your maximum hit
You
points.
appear like your character sheet fucking disagrees with you, sonny boy. Let me tell you what.
Really? Where? How does it?
Okay, if you select your token, you will notice that the green goes past the edge of
Oh,
the
right.
bar.
My maximum is 16. I thought it was 18. I don't know where I came up with that idea.
Wishful thinking.
Maybe.
All right.
Me too.
So, you guys rest that night. You patch up. And Ront will
At least
also...
I healed good.
Did you want to toss Ront another spell?
Before
you
I think
rest.
I was
Rock
out
got
of
hit
spells
by the spell?
before we rested.
I'm not running full blown PC rules for the NPCs.
Okay. Okay, then never mind. Yeah.
Were you out of spells before you rested?
I'm pretty sure I was.
Okay. All right. So you guys see the towering distance. The Hold on. Can we rewind? Can we get a rewind sound here? Ready? 3, 2, 1. All right,
Look like
so
a frog man.
now that I'm back at the start of my sentence, I'm not gonna fuck it up. You guys see a tower looming in the distance as you approach, and when you reach it, you will realize that it is an abandoned Duergar outpost. So, lay it on me. What do you do?
How abandoned?
Abandoned enough that you don't see any motion.
You guys wanna? Would this be an appropriate place to make camp, or are we just passing on through?
Well, this is
Yeah,
the
this is the start of your day. It's not time to camp
Oh, it's the
yet.
start of the. Okay,
Yeah.
okay then. What do you got? I'm feeling the explorer's itch.
yeah.
Oh.
and,
What about you
and if they
guys?
left
Well-
any extra stuff in there, we might be able to get a little bit
Hang
better
on.
armor.
How old are the runes?
How
Like-
old are the runes? Roll me history, son.
All right.
You're just gonna ask questions and get free answers, you fool.
3 answers, like the.
What
No,
kind
I
of a DM do you
expected to
take
have-
me for? Why would I ever help
expected to
you?
have to roll. I got an 18.
Those are really
Wow.
fucking out of date. We're talking like Windows 3.11 runes, all right?
They might have like.
So they
some
work really
value,
well.
but they don't have any kind of things that we need currently, like supplies. Although I wonder if the library is still intact.
It very well
What
might
is
be.
this bibble babbling about?
Yeah, I don't think this building is big enough for a library.
Yeah, it's a guard
Wait,
tower.
how big is the building? Oh, it's a guard tower.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got like
I
a
thought it
couple
was
of
like a
floors, but it's a
city.
tower.
Yeah.
Well, dwarves got to read, right? They're all
yeah, you
about.
think?
They're all about those runes.
By the way, okay, so I'm adding red dots to you all. You see this?
No.
When
No.
you gain inspiration, that red dot will become a green dot instead. And when you
Oh, I
spend
see.
it, it'll flip back to red. Matt was asking for a reminder. Remember, inspiration doesn't carry from session to session, and in order to gain inspiration, you have to take a setback based on one of your personality traits. Which means volunteering your role as tribute to be disadvantaged because of your personality.
Okay, so if it's a tiny tower, though, yeah, we totally have time to check it out. I thought they were more extensive. That's fine.
Okay.
You never know. There could be secret trapdoors in the floor. If I know dwarves.
Good thing we've got a dwarf.
Yep.
You can point out where the traps are.
Oh, I'm a dwarf.
Like a dwarf.
All right, let's go.
I love how that's even in character because you're drunk as fuck. Right!
Let's go.
All right. Let's go
Ront,
do this thing.
like, Ront is going to watch this happen, right? And
You
like
wanna eat
he's gonna
dwarf?
he's gonna like you're like, oh, I'm a dwarf, and Ront is like, thanks for reminding me. Like,
Yep.
okay,
You
so
stand
you guys gotta walk up. Go ahead, move your ass.
I can't move. I can't see anything because
Oh,
there's no
okay.
vision bubble for me.
You
Oh,
said
okay. I thought
dwarf.
you were exclaiming how little you could see, not that you could like that was just a
What is
black
this?
vast ocean.
What is going on with this room over here? Oh my god.
I see that we have had one of our classic miscommuniques.
Yes.
That's
Which
absolutely-
side did
Are
you say the
putting on a
dwarf was on?
suit? Oh no, it's a blanket. Okay. I thought he was getting even more dressed up. I was waiting for him to slip on a tie.
You are
no.
Glossy is
Ties are
standing
elsewhere.
directly in front of the door right now. The material
Okay.
up close, this material is very smooth and it is handcrafted. The Duergar, way back thousands of years ago, did not spare any expense. The door is shut.
Is it locked?
No.
I have 4 of these back.
Oh. It's open, guys.
Sweet.
Hold on. Can I roll my stone cunning?
You may. What would you like to know? What does stone cutting tell you?
It's something about the history of the stone and like how long approximately how long it's been here. I want to say that stone cutting is a straight up history check though. Hold
Stone
on.
cutting. Whenever
stone
you make an
cutting.
intelligence history check related to the origin of stonework, you are considered proficient in the history skill and add double your proficiency bonus to the check instead of your normal proficiency bonus.
Nice. Which
Wow.
doesn't have.
Unfortunately, my intellect is absolutely fucked. So, what is it? So proficient means I just add proficiencies, right? There's no advantage or
Right.
anything.
Correct.
Times 2 though.
But you get it twice.
And I don't have, I don't add it. I just, it's a straight roll, I guess, for me.
Do you have in
Plus
modifier
four.
0?
Stone cunning counts you as
Oh,
proficient. And gives you the
proficiency.
proficiency.
Oh. So I even though I don't actually have proficiency, it counts as having proficiency. And I
Yes.
double it. So I actually have 13, 14, 15, 17.
17. Okay, so the stone has probably been placed here, judging by the tools they must have used to carve it. These tools don't exist anymore. You're familiar with their construction and their effects. But we're talking like 3,000-year-old watchtower, and it is still standing.
This tower's old.
Yeah.
Old as balls.
I think as balls
really
is my
old.
favorite expletive.
How old do dwarf balls get?
Like 6 to 7. No, we're talking even older. This could be as old as elven balls, actually. If you really want to have, this could be as old as elven balls.
This is how you scientifically mark off your ages.
We're talking like thousands of years this tower's been here, which leads me to believe that it's probably structurally sound. And are there any? I mean, I guess can I see any signs of current habitation
Nah.
as we go through? No.
As you step inside. All right.
Yeah.
So you're gonna step inside, and the
Elves have
inside of the
balls. I'm
watchtower
sorry, that
is
was really funny.
It is long ago been stripped of all of its valuables, right? Like it's just there's just not much in the first layer where the armory would have been, and then the second layer is where there are a couple of like really old. You don't want to sleep on that bunks, right? And then you'll finally emerge up top. Except Ront, who I can't move from this window. You guys will emerge from the top. It is about a 40-foot drop down, and you look over. But this vantage point actually gives you and your dancing lights and all of your torches and so on in dark vision a better opportunity to see what lies over the cliff.
Oh God, maybe I don't want to see what lies over there.
This, which I now realize is actually blocked from vision because of how vision blocking works.
A dice in the way
there is
for
a
me.
giant statue of a long forgotten angel here, and what looks like a rope bridge that is old and moldy is fastened very securely underneath this rounded Duragar structure that kind of like leans over the cliff like a balcony, right? And this cliff here, there are stalagmites on the flat face, right, of this cliff spiking out into the pit, that you cannot see the bottom of.
Horizontally.
Yeah, horizontally. And you can't see the bottom of it, but what you can see is that some of them are broken, strained, worn down, in a very unnatural looking way that doesn't make any sense.
Someone done fucking fell.
Well,
Seems
but if they're
likely.
worn, it's not so much a single thing that happened. It's like the ravages of time and water or
Well,
something.
you said unnatural,
Yeah.
so that means it's not those
Right.
things.
Well, right, or somebody who drips acid down there every once in a while or something.
Could be.
I just want to say that I'm really happy about the discussion of elven
Yeah.
balls.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
right.
Going on in chat right now.
Scrub-a-dub, thank you for the follow.
Ooh,
Thank you so
scrub-a-dub.
much for that follow.
Yeah.
The Smite Meister.
Hey, Katana, you're good with stone stuff. Do you think that we could potentially cross on any of those stalargites?
Stalagmites? What are you?
Well, they go sideways. They're not stalactites. They're not stalagmites.
They're
They're stalargites.
They're stalagmites. I like it. I think I need a closer look. I think we need to head out of the tower. As much as this is,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, as much as this is a nice vantage point for looking at stuff, in order for us to make sure we can actually get across, I need to take a closer look.
Yeah, I was just about to
Okay.
ask. So this chasm is definitely blocking our progress forward.
Well, we could take the moldy rope bridge, guys. I'm sure that's gonna be just peachy.
We could take the moldy rope bridge.
We could light the moldy rope bridge on fire.
No, why would we do
No,
that?
I'm sorry, that was a terrible idea. I'm sorry, I don't think
He'll go down to the base of the bridge, and he'll put a hand on it and go, mend!
All right, Dan. So let's move you over here, right?
That's right, you can do that. I always forget you with your wizarding ways. and your tricks.
Dan, as you approach the edge of this here, let me zoom in so the audience can see what's going on.
I'm assuming
I'm fucked, guys.
he ain't going alone. I'm following him.
All
Get
right.
over here, Dan. You're not going alone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the wizard
Jesus.
forgot. Don't go out front. I keep
If I have
forgetting.
to go
I'm not
running
an
after him, I
god of
will. If he
magic
just
yet.
takes off and doesn't tell us what he's going to do, I go running after him.
Whoa, I forgot you guys could move around. All right, so as
Yeah,
you approach the edge of
fine.
this here, Dan, you can barely see up to this. I know the other PC's presence is actually disabling my ability to show the stream exactly what Dan can see, but like your light should be fading somewhere right around here where you can see a very large hand statue, right?
Yes.
And it's curled up in roll me a DC 5 check of Arcana. Everybody
all of us?
else can roll a religion check.
16.
Could I roll Arcana?
Yes. Well, no,
Is the hand made
well,
of
yes,
stone?
that works. Yes, it is, and you may roll
Can I?
stone cunning.
Is stone
Yes, you
cunning
may.
applicable here?
Stone cunning is
Okay.
applicable. If what you want to know is what stone cunning will tell you, you can roll stone cunning on anything, but that's not going to tell you what the thief's
That's
intentions
true.
are, just that he's made it out of stone.
And okay, but for this one, it's religion.
For you guys, it's either religion or Arcana, whichever you are proficient in. Dan, you
Just
recognize
like, what is this knowledge thing you speak
you
of?
recognize this
minus
hand
one.
that's kind of like open to the skies. You studied a lot of arcane symbolism when you were but a mere lad studying your little hiney off at PAM at the Academy of Magic, right? Paulson's Academy of Magic, and you
Pilson's.
remember Pilson's Academy of Magic.
Get the name right.
Pilfer's Academy of Magic is more
It's
like
one
it. So you studied and you remember being taught for a good long chunk that Vecna is bad, yo. And this is the hand of Vecna.
Is
But
it
it's the
literal
hand of Vecna.
hand?
No, it's not the artifact. It's a statue of the hand of Vecna, and it takes you a second to recognize it because the Duergar have a funny way of approaching how they represent a symbol. But once you see past their being wrong, you recognize what their intent was.
That's weird, guys. But it makes me feel a little bit better about my idea for mending the bridge, because Vecna is the god of death and magic. So he'd totally be up for me using magic here, I think.
So then you grab the moldy bridge and you say mend.
Is this an are you sure moment?
I'm just verifying that I understand your action correctly.
Then yes.
Okay. As
Now
you
that's some
reach,
certainty.
as you reach for the rope, right? You get your fingers nice, right? Your grip tightens, right? That's
I'm
when it
gonna die.
happens. You mend the bridge. Nothing,
What happens?
Nothing. You mend the bridge.
He mended
Oh,
the bridge.
fantastic.
That's what he was
I mean,
talking
I
about.
can only mend like a foot, like a cube foot section at a time.
Right,
so
so you're
this
like,
is
mend.
yeah, exactly.
mend,
This is
mend.
gonna require me going
Oh
along.
my
and,
god,
like,
he's literally crafting a path
Now,
across.
what you see is that this rope bridge, right? It's fastened not just to the structure, the balcony you're standing on, but there is a solid that hand is actually the top of a gargantuan arm that it's as far down as you can see into the pitch inky blackness of the Underdark. This hand reaches up with an unnaturally proportioned arm. You don't know what the fuck is wrong with dwarves, right? But the rope bridge is also fastened there, and even if you hadn't mended it, it's actually pretty sturdy. Like, it's not thin or gonna wear
yeah,
out.
but it makes Velocity feel better. So
Oh yeah.
Guys, I want you to know that my warrior sense is telling me to be instantly suspicious of this stone hand, but my drunkenness is telling me it's probably not that big a deal, and that we should be
that's
fine.
That's why we have. Well, we could get we could go to a second source and back up your opinion. Ron, what do you think? What do your orc warrior senses tell you?
Ron walks onto the bridge.
See, he's fine.
Alright.
He
then,
blows
buddy.
you off and just
Listen to your
like.
drunkenness. Trust it more.
So Ron steps out of the bridge, and at this point, I'm
Okay.
gonna do a thing.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Wait. Oh, he's rolling perception check. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, I got a 21. That's pretty good.
I'm really happy that my rolls back up the fact that I'm drunk. I'm really happy about that.
Okay,
I'm really,
so
it's
of all
fantastic.
those rolls, who here beat a DC 19?
I'm the only one. Oh shit, we're all dead.
Oh no, the guy having hallucinations
All right.
has perceived the
Would
thing.
anybody like to spend a beat to declare that they have passed that roll?
No. I am not
Somebody
going
should
to.
because I'm hallucinating. Somebody who's not hallucinating needs to pass that roll.
I would like to go for it, but for the sake of the fact that I'm inebriated, I ain't
You know
noticing
what?
shit.
Pluto
Can I
Fairy,
spend a beat to have Ront notice it?
Yes!
Yes, you can. Okay, so Pluto Fairy, I am going to take a rare moment here. Generally, I let you guys be the one who tracks this stuff. All right, so I don't have to think about it. But because you're saying no, I don't want the perk. All right. If you want to botch that check, I will give you inspiration and call that a setback.
Oh man. Yeah, let's do this.
All right, so
all right.
Let's do this.
So I'm a-
I thought about that for 2 seconds because I'm gonna fall into the abyss of stalagmites.
all right,
Whatever
stalagmites,
Stalagmites.
stalagmites, Slacker Heights sounds like an awesome place.
Slagathors.
Slacker Heights is where I'm setting my next high school supernatural drama game. Slacker Heights. All right, so Ront will get as far as here, right?
Yep.
And you guys, Glossy, you're just about to step onto the rope bridge, and Katana, you're up there with Glossy because you botched, girl. You're in the front. You don't know shit. You have no idea what's happening.
I'm trying to make it across this rope bridge, and every so often my stupid stubby feet right
You know
through.
what's happening. You thought it was bad. You were wrong. It's worse.
Ah!
Holy crap monkeys.
Don't forget your hat. In case the arc words come up. That's all I'm saying. You know?
All right, so as you move forward, it dawns on. Okay, so who was it? It was Dan, right? Dan.
Yeah, I passed.
You see it like you see it as if the light itself is distorted. Like, is that an invisibility spell? No, it's
I can't
chameleon
see
skin.
light.
It's chameleon skin, right? You barely spot the motion, and then the giant rocktopus.
Rock lobster.
That sounded more like a banjo than a guitar.
Is upon you. This is a gargantuan, massive creature, right? And its slithering tendrils, gripping, breaking, pulling, climbing up and down the cliff face of its home pit are what caused all that destruction. Now,
Makes sense.
as you are the only one who passed it, Matt, you
How
can
big
now
is
roll
he?
initiative. How big is he? He's as big as you see him there.
Ront
Oh, I
also
didn't see
passed it.
Yep, Ront passed it. I got a HM
Holy
beats down by
shit! That's just the tentacles. That's all I can see. That's huge.
Rocktopus. All right, so because
dead.
okay, Ront will get his initiative.
I got
So
a 20. I rolled a 20.
What was my botch
Yeah, crap.
for this per se?
Your botch for this is that you will not go in the first round of actual combat.
Okay, because I was going to debate whether or not I even think this thing is real or whether or not my drunk ass is hallucinating it. And I don't necessarily rush across the bridge because I don't think it's real.
You're
have
walking
to
up.
nature?
Basically, you don't get a turn.
Okay.
So we're gonna have the surprise round in which I'm allowing Dan to pass. Dan and Ron to act in the surprise round because they passed their surprise checks, and then we're gonna have a real round, and you don't get to go in the real round either. All right.
Oh.
Yeah. Ooh, I
That's
do.
what your botch gets. Okay, so where's my turn?
Hello,
clock?
Big B. I'm gonna fight this fucking kraken is what's about to happen. Give me my pirate hat.
Sort descending. Dan, you're up first. Ron
Sure,
has
that's
Fight the
Carpe's
Kraken.
pirate hat.
Look.
And it's noticed us, so it's definitely coming for us, right?
Yep. Well, I mean, you don't know that yet, but it definitely does not seem to, it's not wearing, like, a hello, my name is tag, and it doesn't appear to be, like, anything that isn't a native of the Underdark, and so you're fairly certain you can reasonably calculate, in the moment, roughly 82.3% chance that it wants to fuck you until you're dead.
Okay. Since I don't know for 100% sure that it's going to attack us, even though I'm pretty sure it will, I will ready an action with my crossbow to shoot it if it does attack us.
All right. So you're gonna rate an action so that if it attacks you, you shoot it. Ront is not having any of your pussy bullshit.
Sounds
Sorry,
good.
the internet wants to see you. There we go. You're good.
Yep. See, look,
All
there's
right.
another kid.
Ront is going to walk up to the edge of the bridge where one must be in order to do this, and Ront is gonna fucking take his goddamn short swords that he wears 2 of, right? And he's gonna take his bonus attack for that. What is this thing's AC? I forget. And that is, okay, Ront will hit it once. Ront will hit it once. Okay, so Ront, like, runs up like, holy Christ! And he'll run at it, like, he'll don an Australian accent for just
I was
a
about
moment,
to
right?
say, when did he become Australian?
Crikey! As he, like, runs over. No,
I'll wrestle it.
Crikey,
I
I'm
want
not
to see the Australian orc tribe now.
I don't know where that came from, but, so, like, Ront...
Look at this giant bugger.
Ront pulls his short swords out and goes, ah, son of a bitch, and, like, runs directly at this thing. Doesn't go, oh, son of a bitch, we're gonna die, and runs away. Ront charges into the maw of this thing, like, right up in its face, and just starts, and he takes a swing at it, and the first short sword swing he takes, his short sword almost falls out of his hand, and there's a spark as his blade hits the skin of the Roctopus, right? As if it is made of stone. And then he goes, fuck that! And he brings around the other sword and actually sinks it right through the stone and into the squishy insides of the Roctopus. And the Roctopus lets loose a hurtling, stone-shaking screech of pain.
Ooh.
Katana, you don't go. And then, Dan, it's
I'm
your...
noticing the fact that Ront didn't run. That Katana notices that. Her perception may be 3, but she just noticed that.
Okay, so that was that.
Got a dwarf boner for an orc.
Kill Glossy. Kill Katana.
It's an angry rock boner, too.
Yeah.
Because I'm a dwarf. Rock boner.
Wait, all we need to do is make a paper tiger and we're good.
Right?
Oh, I was just thinking, what if we dropped the stone
Someone
butt plug back there on it?
Okay, so, the giant Roctopus then goes, Dan, it's going to attack. What do you do?
My ready to action goes off.
Alright, what's your ready to action again?
To shoot my crossbow at it if it tries to attack us.
And what do you get on your attack roll?
I don't know yet, I haven't rolled it. A 6!
So you're ready up and you're waiting for it. You're like, okay, I don't want to piss this thing off if it's not already pissed off. Oh, fuck, it's pissed off. Boom! And then it bounces right off the fucking stone, just plink! And your bolt just, like, falls into the endless blackness below.
Bye-bye, Bolt.
Bye-bye,
Bolt.
Bye-bye, Bolt.
Alright.
Smiley Grim, thank you for the follow, man. Scrub a dub. Alright, so that's gonna be the Giant Roctopus' turn, and the Giant Roctopus' turn is to...
Oh, you know what? I never rolled initiative. Not that it matters, but
That's because you aren't in the combat yet.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
I'm gonna roll. I was gonna roll
Whenever
next
you
round,
pop
but
me in
yeah.
there. There you go.
I'm waiting for somebody to notice. Dan, you were the last one.
Of course I was.
Come here, Dan. All right, so...
I noticed as soon as you said I'm waiting for someone to notice, but they moved faster than me.
All right, so Dan, what I'm gonna need you to do is I'm gonna need you to give me your is it athletics? Opposed athletics is grapple, right? Oh wait, no, I'm sorry.
Yep.
I'm sorry. That's not how the Roctopus works. You don't get that. You're just straight fucked. Come here, boy.
Oh God.
Does a 16 hit you?
Probably.
All right. So I want you to roll. I want you. You don't get a resist check because this is the motherfucking Roctopus who will rock your topus.
Puss.
All right. All right. So a giant tentacle like reaches up.
Oh my god.
And it grabs. Right, it grabs you and just wraps around you and just lifts you up off the ground and dangles you over the inky blackness, Dan. You are...
Alright. And I take 8 damage, I assume.
halfway there.
Wow.
And you take
also
8
apparently
damage.
covered in ink.
Wait, living on a prayer, is that a hint from you? Can I pray to Vecna?
You can try to pray to Vecna, yet... Why is Matt always the one? You can... Sure, try and pact with Vecna on your next action. I'm not gonna stop you. Alright. At this point, we're gonna go... It's top of the round.
That or some
Glossy.
minor illusion.
Glossy, roll initiative because you're in on this round. Natural one.
We're so fucked.
He is stuck on the ropes.
Rolling on in natural ones.
Yup.
I'm
Again.
feeling the
So far,
ceiling.
Both
Oh,
of my
wait,
naturals
no,
have
that's
been
the
initiative.
floor. I am not allowed to roll dice no more. A song.
Yeah,
by
no.
the Carpe Diem.
That's why all my spells are save based.
Right?
Botch. All right,
And
so
don't
guys,
require attack rolls.
Fuck this attack roll
when we see a
bullshit.
natural one, when a natural one hits the table, guys, I want everybody in chat to all caps shout botch, B-O-T-C-H, botch, just like you're shouting beach, shout botch every time, and you can also shout crit whenever somebody rolls a nat 20. All right.
Yep.
So so we know when you're going, son.
Yeah.
You're going last. All
Before
right.
Katana.
Well, I was gonna
Barely.
say if you want me to re-roll that initiative, I will, since technically that wasn't my turn. But I will
I'll have
totally
you roll.
take the
I'll
18
have
if
you
would
roll
like.
at the end of this round. Thank you for volunteering.
Okay.
Botch. See, Yumi's on point. All right, so botch. There you go, guys. All right,
Thanks,
so
Yumi.
Carpe Diem is slowly catching up to Pluto Fairy, who is, but Pluto Fairy is only second place to Dan, who has 5 natural ones this campaign so far. All right.
And you wonder why I pray to higher powers.
All right, so Dan, it is your turn. What do you do?
Can I see this thing's eye? Or
Ah, cool.
can my bat see its eye?
Your bat can tell it has eyes.
Can
Your
it
bat-
tell where it has eyes?
Yes.
Are they like?
Oh my
If I covered an eye, would it be able to give us cover?
No, it has multiple eyes.
What about light cover? Like, how many eyes does it have?
It has 3 or 4.
Oh, damn it! Not like a regular octopus at all.
No, it's made of rocks. It's a rocktopus.
Well, it could have had only 2 eyes. I don't know. I'm incredibly tempted to pray to Epic. Oh, can I use somatic components at all while I'm grappled?
No.
I didn't think so. I think all of my spells require somatic components.
So you got to escape, buddy.
I'm not sure I can.
DC 16.
It's a
Is
DC 16 athletics or acrobatics check, your choice.
All right, let me just look over my options here. Probably athletics. Oh, no, it's not athletics. Definitely not athletics.
If you wait until my turn, I can inspire you.
What would that give me? Advantage?
Plus
Plus
D6.
a D6.
Yeah.
That would be enough. Yeah. So we're gonna do that.
That could be enough.
No, it will be enough. I can guarantee it. I can see the future.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah!
I see what you're saying.
All right, so Dan, what's your plan?
My plan is to wait until the bard inspires me and then slip the tentacles and land back on the bridge.
All right, you are not over the bridge right now.
My plan is to slip the tentacles and slide down them like a rockavine to the bridge.
Would you like to spend a beat to enable a check to allow you to do that?
What do you mean? Yes.
Okay. To like
'Cause
surf
I
down the
assume I
tentacles?
wanna land-
You want to go
Yeah.
tentacle surfing at one of my games? You got to spend a beat, son.
Okay, no, I just. What would
Are you
be-
attempting physical activity as a magic user, mister?
No, terrible idea. Not recommended. What would the DC on that be?
You don't get to know.
Oh, damn it.
I assure you it will not be impossible.
I will also point out that when you use the inspiration, you don't actually have to use the inspiration until after you've rolled and,
What does
and you see
inspiration
what the
do?
roll is.
It lets you add 1d6 to your 1d20 result.
Yep.
Yeah, you see the face she's
Actually,
making right
you know
now?
what?
Hold that face. That's good.
You
Carry
know
on.
what? I will take that athletics check to slide down the tentacles with
All
the beach
right.
spent and everything because if I need to, I can burn my luck.
All right, so you're getting ready. You're going to wait for that inspiration, right? Okay, so Ront goes. You know what Ront does? Ront will look over at Gatana, right? And he'll be like, do I have to help him?
Say no.
I I
don't wanna
pause
die.
for longer than Dan wants me to, and then I say yes.
All right. So
I've been
Ron.
so helpful though. Look, sturdy rope bridge.
All right. So Ront is gonna take a swing, and then another swing. So Ront is fucking going ham all over this Rocktopus. Ront does actually a pretty solid. Like Ront is carving this motherfucker up. You guys are having calamari tonight. I know it's the wrong creature.
I'm super angry. I'm caught in the fucking bridge.
Like,
Hakamari?
all right. So after Ront will go the Rocktopus, and I want everybody who is standing on the bridge
Not me.
Not me.
I'm on that bridge.
to roll me an athletics check or an acrobatics check, your choice.
I would love to know the DC of that. ahead of time.
Boo! Can I roll acrobatics instead?
You can roll me a reflex save.
Oh god. That would be dexterity? Reflex save?
Yes. Sorry,
I'm assuming-
dexterity.
okay,
Yeah,
no
I'm an
worries.
old school D&D call it reflex. It's dexterity save.
Do I actually have proficiency in dexterity? No, I do not. Okay.
Not if I have any say, Carpe.
All right. Oh, girl. All right. So here's what happens.
Uh-oh.
I gotta roll some dice for
How
Ron.
tangled am I in the bridge?
Tangled. Oh, you poor thing.
You turned
Bless-
yourself into a wooden eggshell.
Bless
egg.
your heart. All right, so Ront is gonna be okay. So here's what happens: the Rocktopus is like it's slithering all of its tentacles and it's grabbing Dan and it's holding him over and it's getting ready to slam him against the stalagtards. The stalagmards, right? It's getting ready
That's
to
not good.
against the stalagtards. Like, you get the idea. This might be how it hunts.
Oh, what a little fucker.
And that is, but as it's rearing up, right, because it's so focused on what it's doing with him, it can't use its tentacles to grab the rest. It's got to hold on to stuff, right? And so it just swings beneath, right? And it swings beneath the bridge over
Can't
this
slide
way.
down from that position to the bridge.
You're not a rocktopus. Don't tell it how it lives its life.
I'm just telling it that it's very inconvenient for me to go ahead and go under the bridge that I'm trying to slide down to.
Okay.
All right.
Well, when you get
So-
turned into a rocktopus, you can do
And,
that.
Dan, you are now like somewhere over like here,
I
okay?
could do that if
Right.
I live.
And Katana, all that shaking of the bridge, wah! Right? And you don't catch the edge of the bridge.
Ooh, where am I going?
You're falling, and there is a stalactard that's built
That's a
up
lot of
on the bottom of the pillar underneath, and you
And
managed
it's
it. You're caught it. You're dangling off the edge under the bridge. All right. After the Rocktopus got its turn to shake everybody off the bridge, it's Glossy's turn. What do you do?
Boop, there goes Katana.
Oh shit. Okay,
No, are
so
you
now
serious?
she's off the bridge over there. Dan's
No,
over
all
there.
right. I'm okay. We're good.
Wait,
be
okay. She is still alive? Yeah, that's
I'll be up
waiting.
there in just a minute. I'm in a situation here.
Oh, fucking God.
Now I need to claw my way up the Rocktopus. Wait, where is she exactly?
Where is she?
I'm like hanging
Yeah.
on.
Are you now that guy who's not paying attention during other people's
No,
turns?
I'm trying to
Seriously?
pay attention, but there's a
'Cause,
lot
I mean,
going on. I
it
get
shows
distracted.
her on the bridge.
Yeah,
It threw
okay.
her on the bridge.
Basically, it shook me off the bridge, and I fell, but I managed to grab onto one of the sideways stalactites.
Yeah, she's,
Okay.
So
Oh,
I'm holding on.
underneath that place, right, with that platform there is a huge stone pillar, and on the side of it, she's caught a stalactard, right, and she's hanging like stalactard. I Carpe Diem started it. Don't even judge me. All right, don't even judge me.
That was great.
Glossy, what's your turn?
Okay. All right, Katana, are you okay?
Good. We're good. I got this. We're fine.
All right,
It looks terrible. We're good.
Dan.
It.
I have this feeling that you're gonna do something amazing. So I'm giving you inspiration with a bonus action.
Woohoo!
How do you inspire Dan?
I just told him, Dan, I have a feeling you're gonna do something awesome.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why. And I'm
Now
not
I'm
expecting.
inspired, so I can
Please.
make
What?
my.
You're like, Dan, I have a
Make my
feeling
break.
you're gonna do something awesome, right? And Bron's gonna be like, weren't you the one who was hallucinating over his shoulder while he's trying to fight this fucking octopus?
Seriously.
Yeah, but I'm
This
pretty
means
sure
I can make my
away.
break, right?
Actually, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Well, whatever. He'll be fine.
Okay, so, Dan, your ready to action goes off, right?
I get a 17.
You get a 17.
Yep, I'm blowing a portent, which I rolled a 14 on. I'm adding the 3 from the inspiration. 17, I successfully escape. Now I've got to make the check to get out of here.
Make me a DC 15 acrobatics check.
DC 15 acrobatics check. Is that the one I'm worse at? I forget.
It's Dex,
This is-
probably.
Oh, no, it's better. Okay,
All right.
that's good.
Can you get a 15?
I don't know. All right, let's see here. Oh, wait, no, I can do it.
Wow, you take a fucking long-ass time to roll dice, bro.
Yeah, you do.
I'm bad. No, I gotta roll. I'm burning luck. I'm burning luck.
All right.
No,
it's even worse! It's even worse! No! You rolled a 9!
Can I
that
burn
blew
more than one luck in a turn?
I don't think so!
Where's Dan in relation to me?
Nowhere
God.
near where you're
Okay.
at. All right.
Oh god.
So Dan,
I
right?
pop out of the tentacles and go, oh shit, this is a bad idea.
So Dan, in the future, like if I'm not mistaken, you get to roll 2d20 checks during camp and blow a portent to replace any roll you want to use one in place of a roll later, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next time, tell me what your portents are when you roll them.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Sorry. I rolled a 13 and a 14 for today's portents.
Okay, that's cool. I just need to, just as a matter of communication, I'd like, go ahead, we're fine. Just letting you know. Communication. Talk to me, I'm watching you.
Sure.
All right?
And I
Next
blew
time,
the- I blew
Roctopods,
the 14.
Roctopodes. Motherfucking Roctopodes will fall. All right?
Yeah. Okay.
That's the Greek
So I-
pluralization, by the way.
Can we move on with humiliating me because I missed the athletics check to get
So
up?
you're
Okay.
like, you squeeze your arms together right and you wriggle free because you knew this was going to happen. It starts to hit you like a deja vu, and you're like, oh yeah, right, from your visions and your weird dreams last
Because
night.
yeah, I saw the future, so that's
Right,
what happens.
and so you hit, and your feet and your like the rock stone surface of this roctopus's tentacles is very slick, and so you're like, oh shit! So you're gonna drop, and you start to do that surfing. You strike that surfing pose, right? And you build up
But
some
then
good
I
momentum,
realized the bridge is up there now instead of down there.
right? And so now like you're going like this, and then the roctopus just moves, right? And so it's not that you can't surf down the tentacle, right? It's that you're not going where you thought you were going, all right? So you are currently, unless something happens, up in the air over here.
Save me now!
All right? So I'm going to leave you at the end of your action, mid-sailing through the air like, "Wah!" over the pit.
So now I get to finish my turn, right?
I don't
Yes.
think there's a way I could save myself.
Okay, sweet. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try and whisper at this thing, and see if that is gonna work.
All right.
And so I will whisper little horrible things into its face.
Not dead
Do you
yet.
even speak Roctopus? Like
I don't have
seriously?
to.
He doesn't-
What are you,
It's a
Aquaman?
discordant. It's a discordant melody.
Oh.
So
And
as long as it can hear,
Right, and what does it do again? Hit the button?
boom.
All right. You whispered a discordant
Wow.
melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear, racking it with terrible pain. The target must have to make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction. And it doesn't even need to be intelligent. It just needs to be able to hear.
Yep.
Well, it can hear, so it needs to make a wisdom save, right?
Yep.
Save
DC 12.
Wisdom.
If you make it feel guilty for letting me go, maybe it'll catch me. And
It'll
save
pass. So
from the-
you whisper, and it actually hears, and like you can see a little madness swirling in one of its like many
Oh
eyeballs.
god, you're pissing off the Roctopus.
It
Right.
still takes 2 damage
It
because
still, it still takes
I
2
rolled
damage.
really shitty.
Man, you like making yourself a target.
Yep. And then I'm gonna move the fuck away. Cause fuck that shit.
Do I finally get to go? Or at least roll initiative?
Now you roll initiative because you're at the bottom of the first round.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I'm still sailing through the air.
Can you do me a favor? Can you change to a lighter color purple?
No, I don't. Hold on. Let me. How does one do this?
There we go.
Where do
I
you
should've learned with that
change?
info.
If you click on the color and
You click on the color next to your name at the bottom of the Roll20 window.
Oh, look at this. Okay, well, now
Just
let's...
so the black, they really need to make it so like
yeah,
the dark
here.
dice use
Okay,
light
there you
numbers.
go.
That'd be
Let's
great.
go. Can I re-roll my initiative since you
That's
need new dice?
Nice try, Dan. You are currently
so
sailing.
tricky.
You are currently sailing through the air. What do you do?
I pray to Vecna. It's literally the only thing I've got left.
All right. What I want you to do is I want you to roll me a. I want you to roll me. You're gonna have to. I will. If you spend a beat, Vecna will hear your prayers. If you roll a 10
can I
or
spend
higher,
a beat to make sure he doesn't spend a beat so that Vecna don't hear him?
if you roll
But why
10
do you
or
insist
higher,
on ruining my fun? We let you drink cannibal coffee. Did you see us
That's very
stopping
true.
you?
That's very true.
quote, we let you drink cannibal coffee.
It's true.
So,
I
if you
mean,
spend a beat,
there
you
was
can
nobody
make the
around to
roll.
really give me permission to do that, but okay.
If you get over a DC 10, I'll tell you what happens and why it's bad for you. Go.
Okay. What am I rolling?
Arcana,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can
based
do
on
that.
charisma.
Ooh.
I don't know how to make that happen.
Just roll 1d20.
Okay. I'm proficient, so. Oh, I
Oh
crit.
my god.
Oh my god! Literally.
Fuck
Why
this.
is it that I only have
I'm
awesome
done.
at bad?
I am done with this
thing?
campaign.
I
I
quit.
am fucking done.
Oh dear God, Vecna, please save me from this imminent death and use your magic. Or let me use mine. I don't know. Whatever.
God.
Oh my god! Why does this all? Why? It's because it's you. It's because it's you. You Belial summoning ooze pacting. Fuck! It's
Vecna
you.
shows up IRL. I like your win suggestion. Becca shows up IRL.
No, the hand is gonna reach over and grab him.
He's literally in his bathrobe and he doesn't understand why he's here.
Okay, that would be kind of hilarious.
All right, so Dan, you are sailing through the air, right?
Yeah.
And you're going to fall down that pit. You are
Oh,
going.
yeah.
You are going to crash to your death against whatever floor awaits you beyond your vision, right?
Pretty much.
And as you hit the ground,
Oh, I
you're
actually
not
do hit the ground.
on the. You're not in the pit. As you hit the ground, you're bracing for Vecna. No, Vecna, please don't. Right? What is the prayer? Is it Vecna? I'll do anything. Is that what you say?
No, it
What
was.
is it you say?
Oh, I said, Vecna, please stall my death with your powerful great magic, and I will do you one great service.
Okay. Okay. You
Vague enough
don't-
for you to
you-
screw
yes,
me over? Yeah,
yes,
I think so.
Yes, it is. You don't hit the ground on that floor. You sail and vanish into the pit.
Into the pit?
Yes.
Oh, great.
Into the inky blackness you go. And then splat! Lights out.
Great.
Next turn in the order. Ront. Ront will watch him go.
I believe in the gods now.
And as like you can see the anticipation building on Ron's face as you sail through the air, and then you fall into the pit, and he goes, "Yes!" as you drop. And then he will take his actions.
That's pretty fucking awesome. While I don't share Ron's elation, I'm kind of mentally high-fiving him.
Man, Ron is really going to town all over this thing.
I'm not dead.
Get out of it.
All right, Katana, you're up. You just watched Dan go sailing into the pit.
Shit. Shit.
You know, you,
Okay, well, I'm hanging down. I mean, I take a moment. Shit.
There
I
goes
take
the
a
wizard.
moment, but I'm hanging dangling here,
Yeah.
right? Okay. How far down?
How far
Am I?
down? You can't actually see, but if you want to, I'll let you spend a beat to do like that awesome action video game slide where you're like hug and drop.
Well, like, oh, well, no. How I want to get back up to how far
Oh,
down?
how down
am I from-
are you?
Oh.
Not how far down does it go.
Yeah. I'm sorry. How far down am I from?
I'm used to
the rope?
PCs eagerly throwing themselves off cliffs. I'm sorry. If
I don't
you
blame
give
you.
me
Look
if you
at
give me
this,
a climb
this guy
check,
fucking summoning Vecna.
it'll take a climb check, but you can actually get back on top of the bridge from where you're at.
Okay, because I kind of want to fight this rock monster.
That will eat. If between that and moving across the rope here, you'll be able to stand next to the octopus, like right around there is where you'll be able
Will I
to
be
go.
able to get my bonus attack or no?
Yes, you will. That is all of your movement. That is not just your movement.
And
And
do
a
I need to
dash.
make any sort of checks for it? But I'm I'm actually trying to go pretty fast, but I mean,
No,
do I have to make a check to get up the wall and get up
the
on the
climb.
rope?
Make me a climb check,
Okay.
which is I think an athletics check.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry.
was gonna say
way
athletics.
too much D&D 3 for me. Way too much D&D 3 for me. God damn! God
That's why
damn
I'm
those
like,
dice tonight!
Do I just fucking gladiator my shit?
Fucking octopus! All right, you can go ahead and take a swing.
An angry dwarf comes barreling over the fucking rope bridge towards him.
Right.
So I would like to. Then I'm gonna bonus attack weapons with my off. It'll be my offhand. Oh, really?
For the record, for those of you listening at home, she rolled a 24 and a
yes.
24.
I rolled 2 19s and I have
yeah.
5 plus 5 strength because I'm a fucking dwarf fighter. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna. That's why we're supposed to be doing that. Thank God.
All right, so that's your first
I'm glad
attack.
You didn't have disadvantage.
Well, no, that's just because. Okay, so I only took one of my actions to move over, or
You
my
didn't take
action
any
to
actions.
move
That
over.
was all part of your movement.
Yeah, that was all part of the move, and then
So
I got
you
my
get your
bonus.
attack
Okay.
and a bonus action. Yes.
Oh, I get my attack. Okay.
Yes.
I'm fine with that. Okay, well this was the offhand, which means that this was the bonus action.
Yep.
Yeah, for 8, and then main hand.
9 for a total of for a total of Katana, you defeat the Rocktopus.
Oh, good, because I was gonna totally use my bonus action
you
and fall to hit it
serious?
again. This dwarf is
Kill
so
it?
angry.
Oh.
So like you are pissed. Like this thing just like maybe Dan was a little annoying, right? But that was your wizard.
But
Come
I
on
just
now.
saw him fly off. I don't know where the fuck he
You
went.
tackled
so...
a rock for that motherfucker, right? And so you come
goddamn
ripping up over, like you grab the edge of the rope bridge and kick off, and you do like one of those whoop-de fucking things, like whoa, and you're already hit the ground run. You get gut and check ready, and you go fucking a flurry of slashes. The stone chips flying off, inky black goopy blood spraying all over you and Raunt, who is suddenly filled with a violent, elated joy that he's not the only motherfucker here who knows how to have a good time. And the rockets will shriek, and it will shudder, and its grip will slip, and it takes with it the thumb of Vecna as it falls, and it screams, and it hits the ground, and then the entire place is rocked with an earthquake as it hits the solid ground at the bottom
How
of the
long
pit.
did it take for it to hit? How long did it take for that earthquake to like? How long? Because I'm debating using this motherfucker as a cushion and jumping down there and trying to find fucking Dan. So
Oh.
I think you just managed to make a dwarf look sexier than
About 5
Black
seconds. About 5 seconds.
about 5 seconds.
I will let you know, it was made of stone, not squishy.
Well, Katana's a little drunk and enraged right now and ain't really worried about that. Shit.
So you guys realize the downside here, right? If we lost the wizard, someone else is gonna have to deal with Stool.
Oh, I don't mind. I'm more worried about the
yeah,
fact that
someone else ain't getting any sleep tonight.
I'm more worried about the fact that an earth-shattering earthquake, that's gonna draw a little bit of attention.
As you say that out loud, all right?
Oh, god damn it!
Do you remember all those skinny-looking butt plug stalactites, stalagmites that you were making fun of? They begin to fall. I will give you 1 round to get the fuck out of the way as a small forest of stalagmites starts falling towards the pit and the bridge that you are currently on.
We gotta go. We got to fucking go.
Maybe enough of them will fall to create a mound that I can climb up out of the pit with.
Well, you're in some sort of inky darkness right now.
We gotta go back. We
Why
gotta
we
go
got?
back for the rest.
Oh, that's true.
You guys
Well,
are the forward scouts.
Yes. But if they can't get across, we're no longer scouting for them. We're scouting only for us.
It's true.
we can. How far is it? We could remake the bridge. There's no
No, you
rock
can't,
us
'cause you
now.
got no
Without
wizard.
the wizard.
Really? So none of you have any rope? None of you know how to make a rope bridge?
Oh, actually, the wizard had rope.
That's
I've got a
great. That
little
doesn't
bit of
help
rope.
us. Nobody else has rope.
I've got a little bit of rope. I don't know if it's gonna work.
Yeah, that's why. Okay, well, either way, we need to. I'm running to the other side. That's my decision. I run away from the group, and I'm running to the other side.
All right.
I'm definitely running back because
Given the choice between going with Glossy and going with Katana, Ron will run across. So you guys are like, you
I
make it
figured
like,
he'd go after
we
Katana.
gotta go back. She's like, and how are we gonna get across? And you're like, I don't know. And then you both split, right? And like as Ron, the stalactites are falling, like the shadow is getting bigger, right? And he looks at Ron. He looks at Glossy. He says, "You get the others. We'll work our way across." And he bolts over with Katana.
Yeah, we'll figure this out.
And as, like, Ront is just barely, like, he's got to jump, or he's making a diving leap because the rope is being torn down by the weight of the stalactites falling, and there's just rubble and bits of everything falling into the endless pits. 5 seconds.